Over to this now. Negotiations are underway at the Trade and Industry Department between disgruntled Clover workers and their management. The Clover strike started in November and is now in its 9th week. Workers are protesting over retrenchment, corporate restructuring and wage cuts. Unions are demanding the reinstatement of roughly 1,700 workers who were retrenched, the increase that was agreed to and the assurance that no factories will be closed. Silindelo Masikane filed this report.
We're in Pretoria at the Department of Trade and Industry, where a meeting is taking place between Clover as well as the unions representing striking workers. I am joined by one of the representatives from the unions. I understand that, of course, the meeting started at around 11 a.m. this morning. Who exactly is inside the room, and where are we with the talks?
This meeting represents a turning point because you would recall we agreed that we're not going to waste each other's time with with Clover and so on, right? Because when we last had meaningful discussion sometime at around, at the end of November, it was clear that we were very far apart. Now, we can only hope that when Clover, approached us to say, can we talk, is on the basis that they've understood our issues. In the conversation that I had with the CEO of Clover, a preliminary telephonic conversation where we requested to convene this meeting, he had indicated, and that's the reason that we have agreed to take responsibility of convening the meeting, that he wants to work with us towards finding solutions towards factory closures and job losses. So we think that is not a discussion that we have had before, which had failed. And I think, unlike in other negotiations where people just negotiate for the sake of negotiation when they are not finding each other, we spent almost a month without talking. So that was a recognition that basically there's no point in talking when none of us are willing to move. And we think that if Clover says that they are willing to discuss the issues of factory closures, they want to talk to us about austerity measures as well as job losses, then there's hope. And we are here in good faith, but also to demonstrate our commitment to finding a solution which for us has to be a just resolution of the crisis of job losses, of factory closures, and of course of austerity measures, but also vindication of our solidarity with the people of Palestine. We want Milko gone because this, as we said before and repeatedly so, is a company that is operating in illegal Jewish settlement on occupied Palestinian territories, is a company that is funding far-right-wing parties in Israel that are main part of the problem and the crisis insofar as the question of Palestine is concerned, the repression and the denial of the statehood of the people of Palestine. That's the reason that we are protesting, and that's the reason that we want them out of Clover and, of course, out of South Africa.